Hello all! So today I'm going to talk about, as I'm sure you can see by the title of this video, why I dropped out of college, why I left college, why it was not for me, why I chose a different path, and I guess what I think about making that choice at this point in time. Is it something that I'm glad I did? Is it something that I wish I didn't do? Let's talk about it. So I originally was accepted to a university right out of high school, and I went for half a semester until I was arrested for LSD and marijuana after I went through a roadblock. And so that happened. I was actually only suspended from the school. Like, I was going to go back the next semester. I was only suspended for the remaining part of the semester. I just had to do a couple things in order to gain my position back at the school. But upon contemplation, after the whole incident where I lost my identity, and really thinking about what I wanted personally out of life, like, did I just want a career? Did I just want to go to school for the next decade of my life so I could get this career that I thought I wanted? I just really was given this time of solitude, and it allowed me to reassess my life purpose and my interests, because prior to this incident I really had never expressed myself in any way. Like, I always enjoyed writing, and other than that, I really didn't have any form of expression. I didn't have any talents that I knew of. I didn't really know anything about myself. So it made me think, why am I going to school to study something that I'm not even sure that I like? Like, it's just the best option for me at this point in time. And it gave me this time to realize that it was not what I wanted to do. So I still decided to pursue education, though, just in the meantime, in case I did want to go back to university later. I attended a local community college, just getting my basic education classes out of the way. But eventually, after attending 3 semesters at community college, I left that as well. I realized I was miserable taking these classes where I wasn't really interested in what I was studying. And I felt like I was just going through the motions of life without any vigor or excitement or passion. I was just unhappy. And so I had gone to college basically for 3 semesters, and I was only 1 semester away, like 1 class away actually, from receiving an associate's degree. But I didn't care. It wasn't what I wanted, so I left. And I decided to pursue a different aspect of living. I decided to travel because that was something I'd never done before. I had gone on family vacations and gone like to music festivals to other states and stuff with friends, but other than that, I didn't really have much exploration of my inner and outer world. And so, similar to how people before they ever go to college will take a year off to find themselves, this is like what I was doing. I was figuring out what exactly it is that I enjoy doing so that I can commit my time and my energy to learning more about that. And maybe I don't even need to go to college for that. Maybe I can go to trade schools or just literally teach myself or learn from others just by being in the right situations. And so now I'm at a point where I was considering going back to school to study psychology, because I was hearing all these things around me that weren't really coming from within, but I decided to listen anyway because of self-doubt and all that. And I was going to go back to school so that I could receive a degree, because I thought that would make me worthy, which is so not true. You do not have to go to college to be smart, to be educated, to be good at what you do. You do not need a degree. You do not. You just don't. If you go to college because it will open opportunities that you want to experience, then that's good for you. That's what you should do if you think that's what you should do. But for me personally, it's not necessary to my life. I felt like I was wasting my energy on things that I didn't care about, and so I just exit out of my life, because if I don't need it, then I don't need it. And so now I'm focusing more on my personal interests, which includes natural healing and working with herbs, natural medicine, and also like mystical occult practices that are like witchy vibes and all that. But it's still possible to be successful, fulfilled, and thriving by teaching yourself and searching for opportunities that don't require college. You can still follow a different path and be successful. Like, it's still totally possible, and I'm on that path right now. Part of it is creating these YouTube videos so that I can, one, express myself, because talking is like something that I've not done a whole lot throughout my life. I'm not a big talker. I'm definitely a listener, which is part of the reason I wanted to become a psychologist, because I also enjoy helping people. So that's something else I'm trying to reach out to the public by creating these videos, by offering my points of view. I'm hoping to reach people that are willing to open their mind and look at things from a different perspective than they may have been taught, or that they think is the correct way to live, when there really is no correct way. There's just the way that we think we have to live, and there's just so many things you can do. There's no limits. There's infinite possibilities to obtain your personal happiness, and I hope I can help you to do that. That's one of my missions with creating these videos, is to help. Okay, now back to the whole subject of the video. I dropped out of college and I went on this like whole self-exploration journey, and I'm so glad I did. I discovered different parts of myself that I had no idea was even hiding underneath all this that I think myself to be. I was put in situations that challenged me, and I had to learn how to adapt really well to my surroundings and to the people I was with for my own safety and security. And I learned by being around so many different people and getting out of my comfort zone and just challenging who I am, who I thought myself to be. I realized who I really am and how to stay centered in who I really am. Because whenever you're around people, it's easy to like transition into something else in order to feel accepted or to just have pleasurable experiences. And I've learned that it's not necessary to do that. It's important to really just stay true to who you are, and everything will just naturally unfold for you as you desire it to. And this isn't to say that you won't experience negative things happening or that everything is going to go your way, but it makes it easier to deal with it when you have a better sense of yourself. And that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned from not just following a system and straying from the normal path. I have realized that there's more to life than the system that is set up for us, because we go through life like not even thinking about what else we could do. We just think, okay, we gotta go to school, we gotta get a job, we gotta go to college, we gotta have a family, we gotta have kids, we gotta settle down, we gotta have a retirement plan. And that's like what everyone thinks that we have to do, but we don't. Like, we can do anything that's within your power to do. And so that is another thing I have learned. Like, if you think you can do it, you can totally do it. You have the power to do anything within your imagination. It's just about opening up to opportunities that allow you to grow and not being afraid to be uncomfortable at times if you know that it's a necessary step for you to reach the goal or the type of life that you wish to be living. And so college is just like a stepping stone on a path to get somewhere you want to be. But if you don't want to go to college, like if you think you can still reach your goals and your dreams without going to college, then why not do that? It's so simple to just live simply and not stress about having to pay back loans and be in all this debt that you have to pay back for the rest of your life. If you don't have to do that, then why put yourself through that, is my way of looking at it. I mean, you don't have to suffer. There's so many enjoyable ways to experience life without thinking that you have to surrender to something that you don't want to do. You can do anything. You have everything within your being that will allow you to do whatever you dream. And as long as you stick to your core beliefs and values and believe that you can do what you want to do, then you will do it. You will achieve it, and it'll happen. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was informative in some type of way. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling, yapping, I don't really know what I'm doing here. But if you have any more questions about my life and not going to college, then just leave comments about it and I will reply to you happily. So peace until next time.